Welcome back to Creeper World 4. We've finally gotten to the mission where we get to use the Air Force. I'm not entirely sure how to do it, but I guess that's the point of this mission, is that we get to learn. Bombers. We get to use bombers, and look at this. We have this new tab called Air that is blinking over here, and you can build a runway for 200 energy and then a bomber itself. How many can I put on here? How does this work? Oh, build bombers here. Okay, and they've got a few little zones. Is that what do they want me to put them right on here? Why not? There we go. Our first bomber. And we need to select rematerialization coordinates. What is this? I don't want to place it right now. I got to figure out what these green things are. I think it's energy storage. And what is this? There's all kinds of new stuff. But what's really scary is I've never seen this before. We just have these giant blobs and there's no emitters per se. Oh my God. That is so much creeper. So we've got 4 spawners. Oh wait, 5 spawners. And then 2 spore launchers. And then one of the little things that drops the bad guy. And then we've got some technology over here. And oh my gosh. We only have 2 totems that are both on these sides. This is gonna be wild. Okay, I'm thinking we put it here in a safe spot. And then we want to gain access to the red on over here. And I guess we play. So let's see what happens. These things are gonna spill down and over and start coming down these lanes. There's emitting more. We're gonna have to, this is like a giant octopus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9-topus. I don't know what that is, but it seems like that's what we're fighting here. Okay, so we got our first bomber, or it's being built, and it doesn't look like I have to, do I have to power it? Because this one's just slowly being built. Okay, sure, I need miners. I'm kind of going slow right now, which has me a little bit worried. I'm gonna get these 2 miners up. We do have a ton of energy already in storage. So bombers just take a while to get done. ERN Forge makes ERNs from ARG. Oh, I need a factory for that, don't I? Okay. Now, look at this, man. This is wild. Okay, so it's slowly but surely getting closer. Did I not build cannons early enough? Oh, you know what? Look. Why are all these things here, right? There's probably a reason. All right, it's slowly getting closer, and I'm gonna need a lot of mortars here. So I'm gonna put mortars up on all of these. And let's see if we can get everything done in time. We're gonna go to 4x just to see if we can hold the line long enough to endure the pain that is coming our way. Okay, mortars are firing. We'll go back to 1x speed and actually pause it. So we survived for a time. And I think with this many mortars, we're gonna be fine. Now, what I need is to be able to silence this blob nest. I'm going to need a sniper. And we do have spores that are gonna be launching, so I will need missiles as well. And I'm thinking that 2 should be enough to deal with the 2 spawners. All right, so we'll go to 1x speed. We've got this gun here just holding. Now, what if I just put him out a little bit further? Will I be able to silence? I need to stop all of these from pushing in and eventually get this Grenar over here. Maybe this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so we need bombers. Now, actually, that's the whole thing, right? So how does this work? I've got this, right? So if I call in a target, will he fly? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's taking off on the runway. Okay, so our first aerial sortie is underway right here. Now he's gonna drop the bomb. Oh my God, that's awesome. It didn't do a whole lot. So we're gonna have to hold the line here. ERN, oh, we lost a sniper. Oh wow, it's getting in. It's spilling over up here, and I'm gonna need some cannons to hold these areas. But I think we should be fine. It's just unfortunate that we lost our sniper right before. Now, can we build this sniper before 36 seconds where they're gonna release the blobs? So let's see, where is the wise part to carpet bomb? Maybe it's actually here. And they just seem to be like arbitrarily dropping. And I think there's definitely some missing, and they drop more than 1 bomb. Okay, so we've held the line. Hold the line. Is the sniper done? We're gonna need 2 snipers here. Yep, okay. So we'll move him up, and we'll get a second one, and that should negate the enemy blob. And now I think we're actually running an energy surplus. I'm surprised at that. We've got the spore launchers firing, so let's see. Let's go crazy on energy production. Look at that. That is so many mines, and they call them mines. Now, and I think what we need to do is get a few more bombers. We'll create the bombers. They do take some time because honestly, the Air Force is the weapon of choice that we're going to want to use here. We're running a massive energy deficit because we are constructing a whole lot of things at the same time, which is my way. I don't know if it's the best way, but it is mine. And let's go ahead and get cannons and critical points here. I want them. Oh, that's kind of scary. Are we running low on energy? Of course we're running low on energy. Oh God. All right. Well, I was just like, oh yeah, you know, it's just my way of doing things. Well, it's clearly ineffective. Let's call in the bomber over here. Danger close bombing mission. He's like, I don't have any energy, boss. Maybe you should stop building all of these things at the same time. All right, fine. I will adapt because it's either adapt or die. again, honestly. Adapting just sounds better than dying. This is bad. Bad things are happening. Very bad things are happening. Who can I call in? Oh my god, everything's just blowing up. But the bomber is buying me a little bit of time here. Jeez! Multiple gun systems are down, Captain! We can't take much more of your stupidity! Oh god, you're right. I need to be smart. That's something I never accounted for in my strategy. Alright, what's blowing up? Everything's blowing up? Bomber! Bomb here. Jeez, this is bad. Yeah, we don't even need to worry about you. Oh my god. Gunner, target this area. Clean it out. All right, we're actually holding on. We've had a bit of resistance. So let's see. We've got our second bomber, so we can call in him. And honestly, this is the major problem area over here where there's like 4 pathways funneling in. I lost all my snipers, didn't I? Fantastic, because these guys are gonna spawn real soon in about 36 seconds. So, you know, just me doing dumb things. Those temporary setbacks are rough. Luckily, they're temporary, though. I'm the guy who sees a runway and puts a pylon at the end of it. All right, then I think in order to do this, we're just gonna have to keep building some mines for a while. So we'll just build 2 at a time so they can build relatively quickly. All right, we should be able to cover that. Oh, I do have 3 snipers alive. Okay, that's fantastic. And how's the factory? The factory is producing, and we should have ample missile defenses. So is this not the wildest map you've ever seen? It's really cool. Now we have to decide where do we want to focus our efforts first. This one has an emitter and these 2 totems. I'd like to, get these 2 totems working. All right, so now I want to put all of my turrets in spots where you're going to be able to do some decent damage. We'll move all the snipers up. Maybe an anti-creeper spreader would be cool here. And the bombers are still going. Let's see. How's our air defense? It should be adequate to deal with these 4 spores. Oh, yeah. More than adequate. Okay. Well, then it's back. Now, how big is a runway? Runways are massive. Can I put oh, I could put another runway if I wanted. I don't need to. Oh, and one could fit here. So I gotta remember that, not to build anything there so I could use that as a runway. But let's pack this thing with bombers. I'm gonna go ahead and build 3 of them. And now that we got some anti-creeper going here, we're doing pretty well. But look at this. This guy's producing a ton. The 2 on the sides. So that's 20 every half second. Yeah. I wonder why. Less weapon systems going after them? Yeah, because the only way to clear out this path is to use bombers. Very interesting. But with these 3 new bombers, we're gonna target the far right tentacle here. Oh yeah, and the ERN portal. Whoa, 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 what's going on back here? A spore must have landed that we didn't see, which means I need another missile. Intriguing. Still running an energy surplus, which makes me feel all kinds of good and happy. All right, so let's change up the bombing vectors here. We're gonna target right on top of it. Send in squadron number 2. Send in rogue squadron. So let's see, they fly over the creeper and drop their bombs. They're dummy bombs, I believe. They don't seem to be guided. I mean, one totally missed its target. But we are doing incredible amounts. Look at that. Look at how much of the creeper just got dissolved and destroyed right there from this bombing. So that is quite a bit of bombardment there. All right. We'll go with, that was gold. That was half a gold squadron, we'll say. We're gonna operate the rest of them. Now, I'd imagine if we're gonna have air power, like, there's a lot of slots here. Whoa, I forgot about shields. Did we build an ERN portal? No, we did not. We'll put it right here. And I forgot that we can build shields. Okay, that's really cool. So I could essentially just block this choke point off with a shield. Probably what I should do in certain instances, but honestly, I just want to keep building these bombers. They're so cool. Like, look at this. This is what 3 bombers and about 2 runs have done. We've essentially, like, silenced this area. Now I just need to get Liftic. Where do I get... Oh, I need to get Grenar. Oh, and this one's pretty much done. That's what we do. Okay, I'm gonna switch you guys to destroying this area over here. That way we can clear it out so these spore launchers are not fed and therefore they will stop firing. Wait. Can I build a terp? I can build a porter. Okay, so this is what we want to do. This is how we take command over here and get... I'm gonna nullify this from afar, but I will need a missile system, won't I? This is fantastic, man. Makes ERNs from ARG. At least we're making very good progress. We're silencing this one. We're gonna need to clear out this, so let's go ahead and get one of our frontline turrets, or one that we can spare, to start clearing this out. Incoming missiles, but we should have a huge reserve of surface-to-air missiles. Incoming! Shoot them down. Luckily, although I'm sure at some point, I wonder if the creeper's not going to develop or have some form of technology that allows them to have surface-to-air missiles to shoot down our fighters and bombers. But check this out. So now I can run once this last bit of creeper there, but I don't think I have the Grenar. So I could create a base here. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna silence this guy and create a base. I'm gonna have my refinery that needs to be ranged over here. That way it does have access. I think that's the closest we can get is right there. Okay. Probably one mortar will do it. Kill this area off and keep it down so that I can nullify it. How's everywhere else going? The rest of the front line's going pretty well. It seems like this is a fun game because it's mostly, it seems in many ways, a logistics problem. Okay, so that, we don't need those bombers. Who's targeting over there? And we're definitely gonna need missile defense over here. See? Oh god, yeah, this is already gonna be attacked. All right, missile. And this is gonna be a problem because I don't have surface defense. I don't think I have air defense right here. So that's gonna hit a very key node that powers this whole area. We still have Air Force defending it. See? Okay, we did cover it, but just barely. This game just keeps getting better and better the more you go, which I love about it. It's so, the depth of play in terms of like all the different technologies you have. No, I'm putting these out to generate a little bit more. And this is clearly an issue that we need to target with some bombing runs to silence it. So once this is done, which I wonder if I can put a nullifier up on the mountain. All right, I can. Just gotta power it up. There we go. We'll be able to nullify it from above. We'll set the Grenar base up, and then we'll start mining the Grenar, which will then power this totem. And then we'll do the same over there, and we will redirect our air forces as needed. Now, so these things still fire even though they're not being fueled. I wonder if I could put a nullifier here. Let's try this out. So we got the porter. So what we want to do is drop energy right here, right? Now, will that power it? I don't know. Let's see. All right, so we're delivering it. It does work. Fantastic. Okay. So we will stop that. We're about to stop this one. And I guess we're moving right to left. Yeah, being able to silence those missiles will be massive for our efforts here. Less energy will have to be used on air defense because there will be nothing to defend in the air. It's called strategy. All right, we've nullified this, so now I need to find the bombers that are operating over there. And I'm gonna focus on this guy, because these are the big ones. We're moving the 3 that we're attacking over here. Now the porter is still going, and it does use energy, interesting. But now what I can do is run power line way over here. There we go. All right, now the other one, what I wanted to do, I love this, man. Think about where we started in this game and then where we are now. Let's get that Grenar node up and running. I think I'm gonna need one more tower. That way I'll be able to supply the Grenar and then power this totem. All right, this is working well. Now, the only thing that would compromise this area are the power lines, although it does have a backup with the porter dropping energy required to keep this nullified, is this spore launcher way over here, which is one of the reasons why we're bombing this area, so that we can do much the same thing. And I know what you guys are thinking. Baron, this is awesome. I really love those bombers. You know what would be great? More of them. Oh, see? There we go. We lost a key bit there. So I guess silencing that singular blob nest would be essentially 2. All right, what we want to do is, check this out. I'm going to run from over here, and I'm going to nullify this guy from above. There we go. Because 3 bombers seems to be all it takes to stop about 50 creeper every or 20 creeper every half second. And look at that, we've got one of the totems activated because our Grenar mine over here is working. I always love how, like, in general, in previous gameplays on Creeper World and old missions, there's one central base, but I kind of love how I have the ability to use all this logistical infrastructure to have mobile bases, or kind of like separate mini bases, firing bases, forward operating bases, that kind of thing. So this is getting far more and more fun the more I play this. Like right here, I need to silence the spores. So what we need is our second porter, which is not operating. And we're gonna drop energy right up here. Can I drop it there? And then what I'm gonna do is create one of these and then a nullifier. You see how amazing this is? And this is just with bombers and porters. I mean, are we gonna eventually get like battle cruisers or dreadnoughts or something like that? All right, so it's time. Okay, we've nullified this one. We've nullified this emitter. Now, I think one mortar would be all it takes to protect this area. And what I'm going to do then is try to put 2 snipers up here to immediately, oh God, we lost something. What, just something blew up, but I don't know how. It must be the blobs. Look at this. This one is the donut base. Because it's a donut and it's got power. Reasons. We've nullified the other spore launcher, and this guy's ready with more energy. Then maybe what I would do is create 1 cannon. No, mortars are usually better. They have more versatility. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles have been secured. Almost a 5th one here. to do something about that blob spawner, which is gonna fire in... Okay, so here we go. He's gonna be launching in 25 seconds. Let's see what happens with this. Also, there's new technology over here in the info cache. Immediately taken out. Beautiful. Okay, so one of the things I can do here is redirect this guy over... Where do we want him? We want him over here to drop right there. I could have him dropping down Liftic. Let's do that real quick. We'll have you on Liftic. So that way you'll power up this totem and have a protected area, and then I'll be able to put an emitter in there. It'll be fantastic because you only need 20 Liftic, right? So you drop them once. Maybe that's what I should have done on this one. That's a tactic I will definitely have to be mindful of and use in the future. Yes, brilliant. Okay, and we'll just drop that one down there. Whoa! Oh god, I thought something massive blew up, but it was just that cool little, hey, you just beat that thing. Congratulations. So what I need is a nullifier within the shield. Do I have the space? Yes, I do. But now what I can simply do is run a power line. There we go. Things are going well. Now wait till I get to focus all of my Air Force on this one area. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is really the only major threat because this one is being absolutely destroyed. Okay, so this is nullifying, so I'm gonna move these guys. This is such an easy way to do it. And I actually want to focus everybody on the last one at the same time, just so we can have like some epicness happening. All right, so can I do the same thing with the porters? Kind of. All right, I'm gonna drop, let's drop energy on the back side of it. This way we'll get a tower up and a nullifier, and we'll stop that. And then we only have one tentacle to go. And I believe that's the technical term of this. This has been my absolute favorite experience that I've had in Creeper World 4 to date. And look at this, now we have all this energy production area. All right, so that thing has been nullified, and what's this new tech and how do I get access to it? I think it actually has to run from here all the way to the main base. So check this out. We're gonna have everybody flying a pattern here. All right, so I have 10 bomber planes, and I'm gonna have them just carpet bomb the living bejesus out of this last emitter here. All right, so we've cleared another one so we can build the support power line. And I've got a little rogue energy drop via the porter so I can have a gun system clear out this area completely. And the bombers are ready to go on their run, but I'm gonna wait till we can, we clear off this area. Okay, so what is that? Objective, obtain analysis data record. Chrono dating indicates an age of greater than 300 standard Earth years. The hierarchy has conducted a new review of the ancient texts recovered from the precursors. It is now clear that the precursors had knowledge of the creeper prior to its arrival in their time. We face annihilation. Our researchers provide fairy tales for ammunition. Yeah, I get it, but it's kind of cool, man, all the lore going on. I want to clear this out just so I can focus all of our attention on seeing just how incredible 10 bombers all focused on the same target is. Oh, and I could rift jump, but all I have to do is nullify these last two enemies. We're gonna do it. We do 100% all of them. It's time to move all of the bombers on one attack run. This is the moment. Play Flight of the Valkyries. Because I am going to take them back to the Stone Age. Look at this, man. They had just insane amounts, and oh my gosh, the carpet bombing is glorious. And all 10 bombers are focusing their efforts there. You can see the ground. Oh yes, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. I think I get a... Oh man, you have to be real close. I thought I could cheekily get one from here and be in range. I wonder if you could upgrade the range of your nullifiers. If you could have a tier 2 nullifier. Okay, so here it is. Now, if we can clear out the donut here, I can start landing energy via my porters. Can I drop energy and they not die? This is for science. Yeah, I guess he's waiting for a clear landing area. That's pretty cool. And the porter made it back without dying. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so then what we'll do is we will create some towers and we will get a nullifier. We'll put it on the backside. Boom. There we go. 10 bombers bombing one place. That is the amazingness. We've got the creeper now no longer able to produce anymore. This is great. And I love this, man. We could start working, you know, probably what I would do is go to air and build a second runway. Right, was it here? Yeah. So we could have even more bombers and we could use this as our forward operating base against the creeper wars. So now what we want is, you know, we could put a pylon. That way we start moving the mortars up and they'll just shell this while moving the bombers. 'Cause I want to nullify this blob and there's no creeper really left, at least not able to be produced. I like how the bombers have the AI that if there's no creeper targets, they don't drop their bombs. So they just keep everything. And so all the mortars got here and there's nothing to shoot at. That's awesome. Okay. Well, we'll put that in, and then it's a simple case of nullifying the threat. Pretty much. Whoa, what the heck just happened over here? We lost energy, but we do have air defense in every area. We'll move the mortar over here too. There will be a little bit. Wow, that's kind of annoying that we let that slip. Where's the energy? It's a nullifier. You're powered. There we go. Okay, it just took a little bit of time. Okay, so at this point, I think we can just 4x speed it and nullify these last two threats. Boom, objective obtained. We have cleared the entire map. This is what it looks like after the battle. This has been the absolute best map I've played. We're gonna rift jump and we'll submit our time here, you know, for the record books. You can do it in 14 minutes or you can do it in 38, which clearly 38 minutes is it's just so impressive. We're gonna take a peek at what the next mission looks like, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missions left. What if remembering the past changed it? Oh my gosh, we're gonna get a DeLorean. It goes 88 miles an hour. Skimmers, now what's next? Skimmers cited threat minimal, annoyance level notable. Defend against stunning of skimmers with snipers. Now, are these skimmers? Skimmer factory, there's 3 of them, and they produce them every, what, 5-ish minutes? This looks like breeder train, but it looks like it might also breed anti-creeper. I should try to expose it to some anti-creeper. Okay, we've got a lot of new things, and we've got these defendable walls. They're blocking off certain spots. Wow, this is a big node of ERNs. Now, where do we build our base? Probably way over here, but I have no access to mining. Dang, this is gonna be interesting. Very cool map, very cool. So that's gonna be on the next episode of Creeper World 4. Pull the trigger on the like button if you did enjoy the video and you'd like to see more. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.